Okay, this is 10.3, using side angle side in problem solving. So in order to do this one, this is actually the most helpful, one of the most helpful ones. Well, both of them, the angle side angle and this one are very helpful if you know angles, if you're able to calculate an angle. This one's nice because if you know the distance of one thing, in fact, this is what surveyors do when they go out and measure things. If you've ever seen those guys in construction, it looks like they're just looking at things through something on a tripod. That's what they're doing, is they're measuring angles and distances distantly. So angle side angle was an angle, a side in between, and then another thing. So this is a side angle side, and it's really helpful for doing these things. So if like you can measure things indirectly with that. So it's really cool. Let's just do that with the example that they have here because they have good examples. So Joe's house is located at point A. The grocery store is at B. Convenience store is at C. Joe thinks that the two stores are the same distance from his house, but he can't measure directly from A to B or from A to C. So he's going to use something else. He does know the distance from A to D, and he knows the distance from B to C. Well, he knows they're perpendicular roads. And if he can prove that they're congruent triangles, he can measure those, he can know those two things, right? So which roads or sections of roads should Joe measure to use the side angle side congruence postulate to prove they're the same? So he can't measure AC or AB, but he can measure, so he can measure CD, he can measure, and then he would need to measure BD. So CD and BD, because those would be the side, that's the angle, because they're all the right angles are the same, and that would be the other side. So he could use that one. Next question is, a scientist created the following diagram to measure the width of a sinkhole. So the segments in the diagram represent this thing, so I'm going to have to look here. So AC is 75, AE is 80, AD is 75, AB is 80, and then here's the big thing. If we know that DE is 80, how far is it between C and B? So again, let me show you. DE is 80, so this one must be, it says DE, sorry, no, it says DE is 125. Excuse me, DE is 25, so CB must be 125. That was actually using side, not side angle side, but it's okay. All right, so that was 10.3. Last part of this is the checkpoint, which again, I will do next video.